and then scroll down to where it says Teacher Access, and we're looking for Tech in 20 page. Have you signed into the Google Apps?
You know, when you first sent me that thing, I did.
Okay.
I did sign in, but I don't.
Oh.
Thought I did.
Well, if you remember your password, that would be great. So if you can click on Sign In page and try logging in, see if you
What
can.
about username?
Username should be your first name _ last name. And it looks a little different. All right, so we're going to go, this is where you can create all sorts of new documents, but let's say you have documents already that you want to keep. You can always go to upload and upload PowerPoints, Word documents, Excel spreadsheets. Yes. So if you already have things created that you don't want to recreate, but you'd like to share them, that's the way to do it. But when you go to create new, here are the choices you have. You can create a document, presentation, spreadsheet, form, or drawing, or make a folder. Well, today we're going to look at form. Creating a form is wonderful because if you have surveys or questions you want to ask the staff or your leadership team, you can create a form and it will store all their responses in a spreadsheet. And you can access it anytime you want. And it's really powerful. So we're going to start by titling this form. I'll call it Tech in 20 Survey.
Now, let's see. Where am I?
So if you go to Create New, go to Form. Yeah. And then title your form. And the box right under it, you can provide further information for the people who are reading this. So I'm going to say, please answer every question to help us design your training. Now you've got a question already started for you called Sample Question 1, but what I want to show you is the question type is where you get so much choice. You can have them respond in a small text area, or if you do paragraph text, they can write a longer answer. You can do multiple choice, and you can put as many items as you want there. Check boxes if you want people to check more than one choice. Choose from a list. Scale. So if you want people to rate something. And grid. So let's say I'm going to start with a multiple choice question. I'm going to ask the question, which is your favorite? I'm going to say chicken. And I'm hitting tab. When I hit tab, it takes me to option 2, and it's already highlighted, so I can just type beef, pork, veggie. If I don't make it a required question, this choice down here, that person has the option to not answer it and nothing happens. Yeah, if I make it required and they don't answer it, they try to submit, it'll say you still have some questions unanswered. So you can choose how important it is that they answer every question. And then you do done, and you can start sample 2. It's already ready for you. You just click on the pencil to edit it. So question 2 can be, explain your choice for question 1. And I can make this one a paragraph text to have them type in a short answer as to why they chose which food they like. So I can add more items by going up here and adding any type of question I want. This next part is one that I like. If you pick a theme for your form, this is how your audience is going to see it, which they've got some really nice looking themes here. So you go to theme and you pick any one of these you want. Now mine was kind of a food one, so I'm going to pick the spices theme. And I'm going to apply it. And it doesn't show it right here. Okay, this isn't where you see it. But when I send the link to, like I email the people I want to take the survey, they're going to actually see it look like this. See this link down here? You can view the published form. When I click on that, it shows me what my form is looking like. So this is what they see, and this is how they answer the questions and click submit. I mean, it's very slick.
So how do you send this out? Is it just email?
Yeah, you want to send the link out. So you want to send the link, you can send it in email, or you can put it on a web, like the district website. You want parents to take a survey.
So do you right click on it and say send to, or email this?
You can do that too. There's email this form, but I've fallen into a trap here. When you email the form, you're emailing them this part, the edit part. You got to be careful because the link at the bottom is the one you want people to have if you want them to fill out the form and collect the data from them. I learned that the hard way by making the mistake. So this view we're seeing now, that's the one you want for yourself and anybody who you want to add questions to it. You can see up here under add item, you can allow users to edit their responses, automatically collect respondents' Chimicum Schools username. Really, all I want to do is, I may not even want to require people to sign in to view the form. But I'm going to keep it because I don't want people to be able to change my questions or whatnot. Little something about Google Docs. The beauty of it is while you're working, it saves every few seconds. So there's a save feature up here where you can click it, but if you don't, let's say you forget, you have to get up and walk away, it saves it automatically. So if you were to close your window or lose power or whatever, it's automatically saved. Because the one thing that kind of drives me crazy a little bit is every time I start a new document, whether it's a form or a document or a spreadsheet, it opens in a new tab. It's a whole new window. So you got to close windows to keep up after yourself. And then when you go back to the main page, you can refresh it and it'll show up here. So my form should be showing up soon. Let me refresh this. And yeah, spreadsheets, they're getting better. You can do more and more. So here's the link, or here's the form on my main page here where I can see all my documents. When I click on it, it takes me back to this view. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. I'm going to do that again. When I go back here and I want to, let's say I want to add another question. I click on it. It shows me the spreadsheet view. And in order to work on the form, I have to go to Form, Edit Form. Then I can add more questions. Now again, if you send the form, that's not the one you want to send. If you go to Live Form, the link is up here, and this link to the actual form is the one you want to send to people. And I mean, that's the problem that I had the most with this is the first email I sent for Tech in 20, I went to Form, Send Form, and it took people to this page. And I hadn't made it, it was a private only to me, so nobody could add anything, nobody could edit. It was, yeah, I learned that the hard way. But once people start responding, let me go ahead and take it and I'll show you what it looks like, which is really the wonderful part of this. I chose chicken, and I'll say because I'm not vegetarian and chicken is better for me. So once the person submits, they're done with that. And then we go back here, and I'll refresh this page. And there's my response. So you've got a timestamp. Shows their responses. So you have like 10 people answer this. You can then you can put it into a different view and send it out to people. So they've got, it's under one of these. Show summary of responses. It'll turn it into a type of chart. So if it sometimes does bar graphs. This one it did. I don't know why it chose a circle graph. I guess it chooses the best one that it can do. And then this, you can send this to people.
Can I say
And then the published form, again, the link is always at the bottom, which makes it very handy to be able to know what you're sending to people. So in a nutshell, that's Google Forms.
That's neat.
It's very powerful.
You wouldn't think that the survey would be under Google Forms.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I know. And it's so powerful because last year and the year before, I was paying a yearly fee to belong to an online grade book just so I could make surveys. And now this is free. And the surveys here are much more powerful. I mean, the fact that I could make graphs, so any question I ask my students, I can then show them how all the other students answered, and it's been wonderful.
Cool.